Hey guys, this is Chris Zoupa here. It's been years since I've done a solo builder, so what I wanted to do today is show you a cool lick in harmonic minor using an A minor arpeggio across 3 octaves, but also accenting some notes out of that harmonic minor scale as well as using some cheeky enclosures. Anyway, enough explaining, let me show you the lick. Alright guys, so let's actually talk about what I'm doing. I'm doing an A minor triad, A, C, and E, and that's playing the 5th fret of the 6th string and then 3/7 on the 5th. And then I work into this phrase. So what I'm doing is I'm drifting between the root note and the major 7. That's the harmonic minor sound. So I'm going 5/4/5 as a pull-off. And then I want to play 3/7 on the 5th string. And then I'm going to repeat that minor triad again. So all together we're going to have this. At the end of that, what I'm doing there is I'm playing the flat 5. So that's getting kind of the darker blue sound. I'm pulling off from 6 to 3 on the 5th string. And I'm doing that idea twice. So it's going 6, 3, and then resolving to the 5. Altogether thus far we should have this. At the end of that, I'm doing what's called an enclosure. So I'm going, my target note's the A, and I'm going behind it to the A flat, in front of it to the A sharp, and then resolving to the A. So it goes behind the note, above it, and then landing on my target. All together, you'll notice people like Django Reinhardt and Sinister Gates do this a lot to create tension. You've got sort of the harmonic minor sound, but also having those enclosures means that your target note has more significance if you have tension above and below it. So altogether we should have this. At the end of that, resolving to that, and I go. It's got a bit of a cheeky medieval sound to it. So what I did was I was just doing the A minor triad at this octave, and I was doing it twice at the next octave. So I'm starting from 7 of the 4th string, and then I'm playing 5 to 9 on the 3rd. At the end of that, resolving to that cheeky flat 5 on fret 8. So this is what we should have so far. Hopefully that's all making sense. What I do with the next part is exactly the same. I'm just starting that root note to major 7 idea from the 4th string. So I'm just going from 7 to 6. After I finish that enclosure at this octave, I'm going to go. So that next A minor arpeggio that I do there is I'm playing 10 of the 2nd string and then 8, 12 on the 1st. So I've got. And that 11th fret of the 1st string is going to give us that flat 5 flavor. So it's pretty much the same thing twice, just jumping over 2 octaves. Let me show you that from the start again. Hopefully that is all making sense. We're going to borrow the very start idea again from the 3rd octave. So this time I'm going between the root and that major 7, or the A and the A flat, or the G sharp if you want to be specific, between 10 and 9 on the 2nd string. And I go like this. So all the way up to that enclosure. The problem is I don't have more strings to jump to. So what I decided to do was add the next inversion of that A minor triad. So I'm going to go. What I'm doing there is I'm playing the 13th fret of the 2nd string and then 12 to 17 on the 1st. So it goes. At the end of that, I end up with, what is that? That's the G sharp. So that's the major 7 again. So I keep leaning on this tension just because it was a gag that I really wanted to run with. So if we have a look at the most recent chunk, we're going to go. Hopefully that is all making sense. And the way I resolved it was I wanted to add a bunch of arpeggios kind of next to each other that had sort of different inversions and a bit of tension and all of that. So hopefully I can explain it so that it's not too scary. I've got a 4-note A minor arpeggio going So I'm playing 17, 12 on the first, 13 of the second, and 14 of the third. Then I have an F major 7, starting from 17 of the second string, pulling off to 13. And that's kind of just using a straight major triad there. So it's going 13, 14, and then 15. So all together, the next part I have, that's the sort of second half of this, kind of working off that. So it's still A minor. I'm pulling off from 17 to 14 on the third string, rolling to 14 of the fourth, and then resolving to that C on the fifth string. The last bit, I'm playing a G sharp augmented. So I'm pulling off 18 to 14 on the fourth string, playing 15 of the fifth, 16 of the sixth, and then just sliding off from that 17. It's an E5 into an A5. So I'll play that last part again. Okay, let's try the whole thing from the start at a gentlemanly pace, and then we'll do it again even slower with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. And that was another solo builder from Chris Zoupa using the harmonic minor scale and enclosures. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And you can also sign up to the mailing list to get some extra content like tabs, special deals, all the good stuff, yada, yada, yada. If you enjoyed this lesson, you might like my book on exotic scales. You can get that from the Fundamental Changes website as well as Amazon. And I also have my most recent book, 100 Classic Metal Licks for Guitar, which has just come out. That is also available on Amazon and the Fundamental Changes website. And I have multiple video courses available on chriszoupa.com and Udemy if you want to check those out. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the lesson, and I'll catch you all very soon.